I caught Hassan sneaking into the freezer every night. Hassan's been sneaking into the garage freezer every night at midnight. But he doesn't know I've been watching. I've been living with Hassan for a few months. He's usually quiet, but lately he's been acting strange. Jumpy, always scanning the room. A few nights ago, I heard him pacing in his room late at night. When I knocked, he mumbled something about bad dreams. That's when I started noticing the garage door creaking open around midnight. He'd slip out, head straight to the freezer, pull out a bag, and hurry back inside. He claims it's just old food, but his eyes flicker with something else. Fear, maybe. I started setting my alarm to catch him. Every night, like clockwork, he's there. Last night, I decided to follow him. I waited until he was outside, then I tiptoed down the stairs, heart pounding. The floorboards creaked, but he didn't turn around. He opened the freezer, hands trembling as he pulled out a large plastic bag. He glanced around nervously, his eyes darting to the shadows. I ducked out of sight, holding my breath. When I looked back, he was hurrying inside, the bag clutched tightly to his chest. I tried to follow, but he was already in his room, the door locked. I heard him pacing, muttering under his breath. He was scared. The next morning, I found crumbs on the counter, a missing slice of bread. I checked the trash, but no sign of the bag. I had to find out what he was hiding. I spent the day watching him, trying to catch any clue. He was on edge, jumping at every little noise. When he went to bed, I waited until I heard his soft snores. Then I crept downstairs. The freezer hummed softly, the light flickering as I opened the door. Inside, nothing but frozen food. But there was an odd smell, like something rotten. I spotted a small, hidden compartment at the back. It was unlocked, but I didn't dare open it just yet. I heard a noise behind me and froze. Hassan's footsteps echoed in the garage. I quickly closed the freezer door, my mind racing. I turned to face him, trying to act casual. "Morning," I said, my voice steady despite the pounding in my chest. He looked at me, his eyes narrowing slightly. "Morning," he replied, his voice guarded. This morning, I found the freezer door unlocked. Inside, nothing but frozen food, but there was an odd smell. I spotted a small, hidden compartment. It was unlocked, but I didn't dare open it just yet. I heard Hassan's footsteps behind me. I quickly closed the freezer door, my mind racing. I turned to face him, trying to act casual. "Morning," I said, my voice steady despite the pounding in my chest. He looked at me, his eyes narrowing slightly. "Morning," he replied, his voice guarded. I knew I had to be careful. I had to find out what he was hiding, but I had to do it without him knowing I was onto him. Follow so you don't miss part 2.